In this sequence, we will work to balance out the heart, working balancing postures as well as back bends in this practice. Beginning in an active child's pose, opening the knees to the outer edges of the mat, reaching the arms out long in front, placing the forehead to the mat, and easing the hips back to the heels. If the hips don't touch the heels, that's perfectly fine. Focus on extending long through the torso and feeling open across the chest and the forehead relax down. Taking this time here to fully become present on our mat and in our body. Breathing in deeply, drawing air into the chest, filling the heart, and exhale, releasing that air out. Next breath, inhaling, filling up the back of the chest, back of the heart, where we might feel a little numb or dull, waking it up, and exhale, releasing the air out. Taking a couple more breaths like that, drawing in the air deeply, feeling the cleansing, purifying energy come in, and letting our exhales wash all thoughts, cares, worries away. On your next inhale, coming up onto all fours, bringing wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You can tuck the toes or keep the feet down. Taking some cat-cows, inhaling through a neutral spine, and on the exhale, rounding through the back, tucking the tail, tucking the chin towards the chest. Inhale, lifting the chest up, lifting through the tail, dropping the spine to the mat. Exhale, rounding through the back, gazing at the navel, cat. Inhale, lifting through the chest, gazing up, cow. 2 more rounds here. Exhaling, bringing you into cat pose. Inhaling, bringing you into cow. Really feeling that lift in the chest. Exhale and inhale. Coming back to a neutral spine. Extend your arms out in front of you, coming down onto the forearms, and then reach the legs back, coming onto the belly. Coming into Sphinx pose here. Begin lifting the chest up more, breastbone reaching towards the chin. Rolling the shoulders back, pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Drawing in the belly as if you were pulling the belly up off the floor and engaging the thighs, pressing the tops of the feet down. Continue reaching the chest forward, pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Feeling the back bend move into the upper back. And exhale, releasing down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes. Inhale, pushing up to a plank position. Exhale, pushing the hips back, downward facing dog. Reaching the chest through to the thighs. On an exhale, draw the belly in, walk the hands back to the feet, folding over the thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, reaching the chest forward. Exhale, folding in, walking the hands back out to a plank position. Reaching the chest forward, inhaling, and exhaling, hips up and back, down dog. Doing that same little flow 2 more times. On the exhale, drawing the belly in, walking the hands to the feet, folding over the legs. Lifting the chest parallel to the mat, hands to shins, inhale. Folding back down on your exhale, walking the hands back out into a high plank position, chest reaching forward and hips reaching back. 1 more time. Exhale, draws the belly in, walking the hands to the back of the mat to meet the feet, folding in, Uttanasana, lifting up, And exhale, folding back down, walking the hands out. Chest extends forward. And then lifting the hips back, down dog. Lifting the right leg up on an inhale, step the foot between the hands with control, come down onto the left knee. Top of the foot down of the left foot, reaching the chest forward, keeping the hands down on the mat. Inhale, lifting the hands, reaching the left hip forward, goalpost the arms, feeling openness in the chest. And exhale, release the hands down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, drawing the knee through, placing the right knee down, taking a low lunge, keeping the fingers grounded as you drag the chest forward, feel openness, and then inhale, reaching up. Right hip reaching forward, goalposting the arms, really broadening across the chest, maybe arcing slightly back here. And exhale, releasing the hands down, stepping the foot back, taking downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Gazing slightly up, stepping, walking gently to the top of the mat, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, rising up, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, bow it down. Inhale, lift halfway, fingers to floor or hands to shins like we were before. Stepping back into your plank, lowering chaturanga to the mat. Hands stay underneath shoulders, tops of feet come down, taking 3 cobras. Inhale, reach the chest forward and up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, release. Second set. Inhale, pulling up, lifting. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, lift, final cobra here. Exhale, release. Tucking the toes, pushing the hips up and back for down dog. Broadening across the chest. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands, staying on the toes of the left foot. Reaching the chest forward as the fingers stay down. Now inhale, reaching up for crescent lunge. Lengthening the tailbone down, reaching the right hip back, left hip coming slightly forward. Exhale, extend the arms out and then back by the hips. Inhale, circling the arms up, opening the chest. Exhale, draw the belly in as you reach forward. Inhale, arms circle back and around. Exhale, extend forward. Inhale, brings you back upright, reaching. Next exhale, reaching forward, placing the hands down. Grounding into the right foot, lift the left leg up, parallel to the mat. Plant the right hand down, maybe use a block to bring the floor closer to you, opening for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Opening the hips and then lifting the left hand up towards the sky as you feel balance. Staying engaged in both legs, feeling the chest spiral open up and away from the mat. Exhale, release the hands down, step the feet by each other, sitting down into the chair. Tucking the tail slightly, lengthening the low back. Reaching to grab opposite elbow, forming a box around the head, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, rise, and exhale, bow forward. Lifting halfway on an inhale, stepping or jumping back. Lowering down, Chaturanga Dandasana, all the way to the mat. 3 successive cobras like we did before. Inhale, peeling the chest up off the mat. Exhale, release. Drawing in that belly. Inhale, lifting through the chest. Exhale, releasing down. 1 final cobra, peeling the shoulders back, lifting on an inhale, and releasing on the exhale. Tuck the toes. coming into down dog. Pausing here for a breath. Bringing the left leg through. Fingers stay down, reaching the chest forward, setting a strong foundation before rising up into your crescent lunge on an inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Reaching the right foot back, feeling a stretch across the right hip flexor. Exhale, reaching forward, hands come back by hips, and inhale, rounding the arms in a circle as you reach up. Exhale, extend. Inhale, rise, feel an openness into the chest. Exhale, extending forward, reaching back, and inhale, lengthening through the spine as you reach up. Releasing the hands down, coming slightly in front of the foot, weight into the left foot, lifting the right leg up parallel, planting the left hand to the ground or to a block. Begin opening the hips and opening the chest, reaching the right arm up for half moon pose. Legs stay activated, both legs strong and straight. Really twisting, opening the chest and releasing. Squaring the hips to the floor, stepping the feet side by side, releasing the hips down and back, Utkatasana chair. Taking that variation again, boxing the arms overhead, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, rise, and exhale, bow down. Chest lifts halfway, inhale, stepping or jumping back. Inhaling into cobra or up dog here, and exhaling, bringing it back, downward facing dog. Pausing and breathing. Next exhale, drawing the belly in, walking the hands back to the feet, rounding up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, to a standing position. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Taking a little balancing sequence here. Bring your hands in prayer at the heart, connecting with the breath. Inhale the arms overhead, right palm faces forward. Left hand drops down, eye of elbow facing away. So if you bent your arm, it'd be like you're serving a platter. Bringing the arm back down, reaching to grab the inner edge of the left foot. Bring the knees back side by side, drawing belly in. Reach up on an inhale, and exhale, kick the foot back into the left hand. Reach, extend up on your inhalation, kick the foot back on your exhalation. Keeping the hips level, chest lifted, and release. Aiming to keep the foot lifted, but tapping down as needed. Extending into warrior three with hands in prayer at the heart, feeling connected to that center of your body. Reaching the chest forward, reaching the toes back, hips squared to the mat. Release the hands to the mat, draw in the knees to the chest, extend the torso down the leg, kick the left leg up and back, standing split. Pushing the mat away from you, pulling the shoulder blades down the back as you bring your torso closer to the leg. And release. Feet come to stand side by side, bending the knees, resting the torso to the thighs, kind of the standing child's pose, and rounding up gently. Doing it all on the other side. Taking a moment to reconnect at the heart. Inhale, reaching arms overhead, left palm forward, right arm drops down. Once again, checking to make sure your arm is positioned correctly so you can be open in the chest, and then reaching back, grabbing inner edge of right foot. Knees draw back side by side. Inhale, reach up through the left hand. Exhale, kick back into the right hand with the foot. Lifting the chest up on your inhale, kicking the foot back on your exhale. Lifting everything deeper and releasing, bringing that knee through and extending it back. Hands in prayer at the heart, warrior three. Finding your balance. Extending the chest forward, reaching the foot back, squaring the hips to the mat. feeling both legs engaged. Releasing the hands down, bending the knees into the chest, torso extends down the thighs, kicking the right foot back for standing split. Extending the torso down over the leg, pushing the mat away, drawing the shoulder blades down the back as you lift the leg. Placing the feet side by side, releasing the pose. Letting the torso rest on tops of the thighs. And walking out to a high push-up plank. Lowering chaturanga, inhaling up dog or cobra, exhaling back into down dog. And step the feet out wide, even the width of your mat, and step the feet closer together, stretching out the low back after the dancer's pose, and then lowering onto all fours. We'll take 3 rounds of dolphin here, interlacing the hands, placing the forearms down to the mat. If you know you're open into the chest, you can place the forearms flat. Check to make sure the elbows are narrower than the shoulders. Round into the upper back and lift the hips up and back for dolphin. Head is off the mat, chest reaching back towards the legs. Shoulders not pushing past elbows, but extending back. Heels descending towards the mat, and release. Resting one breath in passive child's pose with forehead to the mat, shoulders relaxed down, arms resting by the legs. Coming up, setting up for dolphin. Inhaling into the upper back, and exhaling, lifting the hips up and back. Chest extends towards the thighs. Lifting the right leg high on this set of dolphin, reaching through the toes, letting the left heel descend down, and releasing the pose. Arms come to rest by the sides of the legs, forehead down. Inhale, rounding up. Final set of dolphin. Pushing down into the forearms, rounding into the back, and lifting the hips up. Lifting the left leg high to the sky on this set. Reaching the right heel down, reaching through the left toes. Extending the chest back, feeling open. And release. Resting child's pose. Allowing yourself to feel your heart beating here. Feeling the vibrancy of your practice. Inhale, round up. Taking 3 rounds of camel. Standing onto your knees, knees hip distance apart, tops of feet down, or you can tuck the toes. Bringing the fists to the sacrum, that shield-shaped bone at the base of your spine. Pushing the sacrum in and down as you inhale, lifting the chest, and exhale, roll the shoulders back. You can let the head drop back slightly. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, fold over the legs, resting child's pose. We'll do 2 more rounds of camel, just a gentle ease into the camel on our first set, and we'll go deeper on the next 2. Giving yourself time to work into your poses. Placing the fists or thumbs to the sacrum, pushing it down and in, strengthening the thighs, drawing in the low belly. Inhaling, lifting through the chest, and exhale, rolling the shoulders back. Keeping the hands to the sacrum or reaching the hands to the heels. And release. Support the low back, come on back up. Fold over the legs, child's pose. Inhale, round to sit, a seated position again. Come to standing on your knees, supporting the low back, strengthening the thighs, strengthening the belly so you find the freedom to open, feeling supported here. Coming back, camel. If you have your heels, push down into the heels to feel a lift into the chest, lifting all sides of the chest, heart reaching up, sides of the chest reaching up, back of the chest reaching to the front. Continuing to breathe steadily and releasing, supporting the back as you come back up, leading with the chest first, and folding over the legs, resting, child's pose. Inhale, rounding up, turning over to lie on the back with the head at the top of the mat, feet extended long in front of you. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the right knee in to the chest, interlacing the hands just below the knee across the shin. Engage the left leg, flexing through the left foot, and let the right leg completely relax down into the side of the right chest. Exhale, releasing that leg out long next to the left. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhale, drawing the left knee in, holding just underneath the knee across the shin, engaging the right leg, flexing through the right foot, and allowing the left side to simply melt down and releasing. Inhaling the arms overhead. Exhale, hugging both knees in, aiming to move them in together. Grabbing across the tops of the shins. Maybe giving yourself a little massage if you don't have any low back or hip injuries. Making small circles with the knees. Going in the opposite direction as well, keeping things balanced. Feeling the low back stamp down into the mat. Length of the entire spine onto the mat. Balancing out your sides and releasing the legs out long, using low belly strength. Finding your position for Shavasana. Maybe smoothing the flesh of the buttocks down to lengthen the low back. Hugging the shoulders to lengthen the shoulder blades down the back. Resting the hands by the side. Toes flopping out. Letting the breath return to its natural rhythm. Once again, feeling the beat of your heart. Feeling alive. Feeling more balanced. More whole. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste.